I talked to him about it. He knows his place now, and I just want it to be firm and get my point across and just be like, don't me.
Aim high, dream big, we gonna make it. Top of the world, this is our empire.
Not get seasick, guys. I don't know if I'm seasick or I'm hungover from last night. Is that boat right? I didn't think it was gonna be that like, ooh, you know, I'm like, oh my God, I was already hungover. But getting on the boat, it definitely reminded me that I had a little too much alcohol the night before. But I think we had a bomb-ass time. So I hope you had a good time. Yeah, did you?
No, I had fun last night.
Yeah?
For sure. Yeah, it was super fun.
What I was looking forward to the most was arriving to the airport and just seeing your faces.
Yes.
Because this is the only time that I could belly laugh and I know that it's like genuine, you know?
Yeah.
Like when I'm around you guys and I love it.
I know, wow, we miss you. I feel like we only get to see you a few times a year. And like I see that my mom is the happiest when all her daughters are around, and it's like, we miss you here in Cali, wow.
Well, I guess it's a good time to tell you. Whew.
You're pregnant. What?
No, I'm not pregnant.
I was like, wait, you're pregnant. We're having another child.
No, I guess it's a good time to tell you that our house in North Carolina is for sale.
What?
What? And we are talking to a realtor and we're moving back to California.
I'm so excited that Uba's coming back to Cali. Uba hasn't been to Cali in 10 years. So to hear that Uba is buying a home here, this feels so good because Uba's a badass. Like, I'm so proud of my sister. Like, she's a badass.
Yo les tengo una buena noticia. Ya agarré los resultados del doctor. Porque voy con el doctor y me manda a hacer un cardiograma.
Yeah, because the doctor was just concerned that she had like one of her arteries is clogged a little bit. And they've been telling her for years already that she might need open heart surgery.
Me dijeron que todo salió bien, que lo mío son puros nervios. Estrés.
Oh my gosh, Ama. That's good news, Ama.
But that's good.
That is good news.
That's good,
Ama. Usted tiene que relajarse. You need to control your stress. You need to... I'm coming back, Ama. You're coming with me.
Leave her there.
Y Ama, ahora que va a tener todas sus hijas en California, ¿cómo se siente?
Ese es mi sueño de todo el tiempo. Yo le he dicho a ella, un día te vas a ir a California. No, no me voy a ir. Un día te vas a mover a California. Y se enojaba.
Yeah, she was telling me, my mom would tell me, one day you're coming back. And I'm like, no, I don't want to come back. I don't want to live in California. I don't want to be there.
And then you had 2 girls.
And then I had 2 daughters, and my daughters begged me to be around you guys. And my heart just, I can't be away anymore.
Te esperamos con los brazos abiertos. Todos, ¿verdad?
Yeah. So happy. She's gonna move my mom in with her to just better my mom's life and just give her like a better home and something that she can continue growing old. My mom's happy. I am trying my best, sister, to like not get seasick, not to be upset, just have a good time. I just don't want to feel like I'm being a pushy bitch. I wanted to talk to you about Lily because I feel like I baby her a lot, in a sense. I wanted to talk to Uba alone because I feel like maybe I'm being a little mean to Lily and I just need a new perspective on what I'm feeling. When it comes to Lily, like the only one I can think of at this moment is Uba to help me out. I can literally remember clearly the moment that I told her, we should be L&L. And this is because this was 18-year-old Lily starting fresh and I wanted to help her create something. And I just feel like from that point all the way up to even growing up Eileen, I just don't have Lily's 100. Like she starts strong and then she just loses interest
motivation.
And leaves me there like, and I just feel like I just been such a pushy bitch with her and I don't understand what's wrong with her. And I know that you work with her too, and I mean, I don't even want to cry. I'm just like so upset inside of me because I don't want to be a bitch to her.
Honestly, when it comes to work, I know exactly what you mean. You know, there's this fine line of
Family
we're
and business.
family but then it's also business. I just basically threw my hands up and I said, I'm not doing this with you. I will no longer be your direct boss. Like, you have a supervisor and that's who you go to, and your supervisor comes to me. And so my hands are not in her daily work anymore, because I think that when other people start holding her responsible for her actions, then it's more like, oh, I don't have anybody to help me out of this. And yeah, of course, you help her because she's your sister and you always will, but at some point there has to be that line where this is life and these are repercussions. You've said it. You do it with Eileen. Eileen makes decisions in her life and then she has to deal with the repercussions, and you fight people because they need to let Eileen make her own decisions. Literally. Well, you need to let Lily live her life.
Just let her go.
Yeah. She'll always be my sister.
Yeah.
She will not always be my employee. I know that.
I didn't want to sound like a crazy bitch, but I guess after hearing you, I understand that I have to just ease up. And if she wants to make her own decision, then
you have to separate that line between sister and between coworker.
That makes sense, sister. At this point, there's really nothing else I can do to motivate Lily. And she's a grown woman and she can make her own decisions. And at this point, I think I just have to let it go.
Pensando en ser feliz, yo me olvidé de vivir. Lo especial para mí, me olvidé de sonreír. Sin miedo a nada, sin miedo a nada.
If I would have knew he was gonna be like this, then I would have dated him.
This random girl sent me a screenshot, multiple screenshots, of a conversation between her and my ex. And my ex was saying things that were personal, that I really thought that would never be exposed in a way because I trusted him.
Write him a text and tell him you better back up.
That's why we wrote him a text.
I didn't know how to really handle it at the moment, but thank the Lord that my tias were there and my mom to lift me up and be like, you're grown, you freaking let him know. I would think he would know better than to talk about me like that, especially after everything that we've been through together. I get it from my tia Lily. In a tough situation, she knows how to stay calm, and she's taught me to be calm because I get my feisty side from my mom. I've been working on it, not to be that type of person. So I was mad, but I wasn't gonna let him get that side from me. I talked to him about it. He knows his place now, and I just want it to be firm and get my point across and just be like, don't with me. And that's exactly what happened.
Eileen, look what I got you. I'm coming here.
Oh, that's so cute.
Happy birthday. Look at sisters. Look at how cute. Happy birthday. You like it? Yes. Happy birthday to you. Once I talk to Uba, I feel better about the frustration that I have with Lily. And I realize that I do have to separate the business and the family at this point and just kind of just see things a little bit different. I know that one thing that I will always have is my family, and I know that I always have Rick and the kids to go back to and just work together and create something together. So this is just making me think that I want to call Rick and just kind of clear the air with him, because I do miss him and I do want to be at peace and enjoy the moment. Hi, babe.
Hey, what's up?
You look handsome.
Oh, thank you. I wake up like this.
Really? So how did the adult theme park go?
Oh, no, it was cool. We got there super late, so we were only there for a little while. And then the girls are all ugly and they're
skinny?
No, they look like a bunch of professional wrestlers.
Liar! You're just trying to make me feel better.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for being a bitch and pranking you and not thinking about like us, you know? I guess this trip has helped me realize that I can't lose sight of the focus of what it is, you know? Like our family, more than anything, you guys are a priority to me, like you and the kids. And I just want to make sure that, you know, that we're happy and that we continue to grow. I feel like I've just been focusing a lot on the business and, you know, even doing the Amigas tour and getting our house and not really having time to enjoy family time. Lately, all this extra time has not been directed to my family. Everything goes and it's all consumed to the business part of what we're doing.
You took this trip because you wanted to kind of like relieve a little bit of stress, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just got to learn how to manage your stress a little bit better.
That's so true, babe. That's so true. I just feel like everything happened so fast, and then Eileen's birthday came up, and then the plan and the Amigas trip and everything, and I just realized that, you know, I need to, like, it's okay to not have control and just be all right with stuff, you know?
Well, yeah, you gotta learn when to separate your, you know, the business from your personal life.
Mm-hmm.
And just, you know, you're on that trip, you know, you should have a good time and relax and just forget about everything else.
Yeah. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. Your words always make me feel better.
Oh, likewise. That's what I'm here for.
Did you see my outfit?
Yeah, it looks, I can see half of it.
I miss you, babe.
We miss you guys too.
I can't wait to see you.
Well, hurry back then.
Ooh! Ooh, I just want to grab you right now.
Well, go ahead and grab me.
Grab me. You're funny. Thank you for always supporting me and my crazy ideas.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, babe.
You know, we're here to support each other.
Appreciate it. I can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see you too.
I love you, babe.
Love you too, baby.
Bye. Bye. Ooh, cut that.
Ooh, babe.
I am so excited to get back home to see my mans and, you know, enjoy family time. Just give them a big hug and tell them how much I miss them and how much I love them. I feel like this is the perfect area to take your recreating your 15 photo shoot with my mom and everyone. So we'll see what time they get here, huh? I had an idea to recreate Eileen's 15 photo shoot because it's just nice to see how we've all aged and how time goes by. That moment at her 15 was definitely special, and it's so iconic that I had to definitely recreate that.
We're all gonna be together, and I do not want to like see another fight. Like you've been going back and forth with my tia Lily all weekend.
What's wrong with you? Like, it really, really annoys me that you're not there. Are you still part of Ella now? I need to know.
Oh my God, you're getting on my nerves, I swear.
I really do not want it to happen today. The trip is slowly coming to an end, and we have plans to take family pictures, and I do not want them to be awkward. I want everybody to be happy and like radiate that in the pictures. There's something that I want to tell you.
What is it?
We talked separately, away from you guys.
Okay.
Or you, like always, what's new. But she was just telling me that she, you know, wants to start a family. She wants to focus on herself, focus on Zeke, focus on her relationship, you know, focus on, you know, trying to start a family fully, you know? And that's why she's been kind of distant with us. And now I understand why.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I talked to her. But yeah, I think that you were being hard on her because you didn't know that. So I think that you should try to ease up on her and understand her a little bit. You, at the end of the day, she is your sister.
Yeah.
This is our job, but that's your sister.
Yeah.
And when it really comes down to it, like, you just need to, you know.
Yeah. And I understand that, mamacita. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're maturing, girlfriend. You're
I am.
like growing by the day. By
Literally.
the day. Growing.
Not in height, but I'm growing.
But you're growing aquí in the mind, huh?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I'm proud of you.
Well, now you guys should talk, and maybe you should apologize to her. But make sure it's coming from the heart.
Yeah.
But
You're right. You're right. Once Eileen told me what was going on and that conversation she had with Lily, everything just made sense to me. I guess I was just so upset that I didn't see what was going on, and I didn't see all these red flags of Lily being so distant because of what she's going through or what her plans are.
So what are you guys doing out here?
We're just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about some stuff. But I think it's a good time for you guys to kind of, in a calm area with the waves and the beach, we should just kind of talk a little bit. Mom?
Well, I feel that the other day when we talked, we kind of got a little crazy. And I just want to say I'm sorry, sister. Eileen told me what's going on. Eileen told me that you want to start a family, that you want to focus on your new life, and just kind of just have what you've been wanting to for a long time. And you know what, sister? Now that I see Avery coming around with us, and I see how happy he makes you, and now thinking of what Eileen told me, I feel like you deserve it, sister. You know, and I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry for being such a pushy bitch to you, but I just been used to just being you, Lily, and then when Zeke came on, it's like Lily and Zeke, and now that you have Avery, I understand that you want to have what I have with my kids, my husband, and my little family.
It was really hard for me to tell Eileen that, because I hate that I'm this way, that I don't express my feelings. So people think like, oh, she's good, she's happy, she's funny, she's silly, but like deep down, it's like you don't really know what's going on because I don't express that. And I'm sorry for shutting down, even when you do ask.
Yeah.
I love hanging out with you guys. I love being with you guys. But for my sake, for my mental, for my mind, body, and soul, I just want to go back to being a little bit more private rather than always like being out there. You know what I mean? It's just like hard for me to say this. I think I'm gonna take a break from season 5. Regardless, you both have each other.
Yes.
And you still have me, but you know,
Just gonna take a little
I'm not gonna be in front of the cameras. I'm gonna be out, showing you guys support.
Yeah.
Like, Eileen, you couldn't have done all this without your mom. And she's gonna continue to be the pushy bitch that she is. But it's a good thing, because she's gotten you this far, and I know she can get you much further than this.
Yeah.
Thank you, sister, for everything you've done for me. I mean, I have to appreciate you too, you know?
Yeah.
Appreciate
Of course. And like I said, I'll always be here.
I feel like these past 4 seasons, I've definitely grown a lot. You've helped me grow too. On top of that, like you really helped me become who I am today. I just appreciate it because, you know, every time I'm going through something and I like have to like talk to you or like tell you about it, always at the end of like any conversation that we have, you're like, you will always be a bad bitch, or you're
I
still a
literally
bad
do
bitch.
always say that.
Always.
Even in our text messages,
Yes.
we always say that.
And yeah, it just like lifts me up. Like you just,
Like something you
Like,
have it
give me a
engraved in here.
yeah, like I know that
You'll always be a
no
bad
matter
bitch.
what, I'll always be a bad bitch. Thanks to my family. So, right?
And your mom for
And my mom.
creating you. So,
So
For
thank
having
you
you
for creating me,
18,
and thank you for
18
creating
years,
me.
18 years ago.
yes.
No, I'm very proud of you guys.
So thank you, girls. Like I said, you have me forever. I know I have you guys forever.
My tia has helped me become more open and honest and more calm and like just really look at life differently. She just never like sat there and like judged me, and I feel like I could always like, you know, be open with her.
And we will always be amigas.
Amigas forever.
We literally have it on ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. We have it.
Take it off now.
No, you know what? It's there. And just remember that that's why we got it, because we're the three amigas. Love it.
Love you too. Love you
guys.
girls. Love you so much.
Saying goodbye to Lily does make me sad. I just know that she's always been my ride or die too. She's always been there for me, and just for me to get used to not having her around, it's gonna be tough because, you know, she's my sister and not seeing her be part of what we both created, it just gets me a little sad, you know? A little emotional, for sure. She will always be my amiga. Regardless of what's gonna happen with the future of LNL or growing up Eileen, you know, we'll always be family. And right now, I just want to enjoy it and have fun and just laugh like we always do.
It was cool recreating that Hacienda moment because it's like this iconic picture, and then like being able to recreate it and everybody still being there and all of us still having an even closer bond. Like you can see the growth in both, and I think that's pretty cool. Maybe a couple months ago I wasn't ready to become an adult, but like now I feel like I'm ready to take the next step in my life and just to become even more independent and stronger and even more of a woman.
I feel like this year Eileen's maturity just like changed really fast, and you know, just her decision making, and you know, in even moments I feel like she's gonna lose control, she just takes control of her situation, and it's just very nice to see her turning into the strong woman.
Together we stand, it's how we survive. Carry the weight, keep the spirit.
The trip overall was exactly what I expected. We had laughs, cries. It was just amazing. And it's so crazy how just life works when you're in a moment where you know you're gonna have fun and be happy, then something goes and hits you, and it just lifts you up even more. It makes you feel even more empowered. So you know what? That whole thing that happened with my ex, I'm glad it happened, because now I grew from it, and I'm even better than ever. Day 7
Quarantine.
Our quarantine. Just in case this thing gets really bad, I feel like we need to learn how to make things from scratch because you never know. So today we're gonna be making bread.
You guys making bread?
Yes. Oh my god, guys, what the hell is that? It just smells rotten. It smells like rotten bananas. For more Quince content, make sure to check out Awesomeness TV's new Quinceañera channel. Click here to watch my new season.